Arbor Day, a holiday encouraging people to plant trees and celebrate nature. And besides spending time outside, one way you can celebrate nature is by filling your home with gorgeous little plants.
I love this.
Yes.
However, if you do not know where to start, fear not, our next guest is here to help. He always is. You probably already know Brooklyn's very own Christopher Griffin, aka the Plant Queen. They serve looks, spread joy, and share plant care advice on social media. They also have their own book called You Grow Girl. I have dog ears on this book because when I met this beautiful creature a couple of years ago, I got the book and my family's like, you're back in that book? Yes. Christopher joins us live this morning. Welcome to New York Living, to the new studio, darling.
Yes.
It's lovely. Absolutely divine.
Yes, and they brought housewarming plants for us.
Listen, I seen this morning on your desk, and I was like,
Oh, yeah. Our producer, Allie,
I wanted
texted me, and she said, we had no place for the plants, so my entire cubicle was full of plants.
A little jungle.
yes, I wanted to move in.
Exactly. So, for the uninitiated, tell us how you have this lifelong relationship with plants, because I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, it really started with my grandmother. She grew up in the South and had a wonderful love and appreciation for nature and kind of just brought that with her and took me under her wing and invited me into her garden. And
Yeah.
it's been a wonderful journey ever since.
And it's so funny you say that. What's your relationship like with plants?
Very similar story. Not gonna get teary-eyed, but also my grandmother owned 2 plant nurseries, and I grew up literally in like a plant sanctuary. And so I was explaining to Marisol that I have plants tattooed all over my back.
I love it.
In tribute to my grandma Henrietta, who's no longer with us, but lives on
That's
through
right.
all of my plants.
She went across country, unpacked stuff in her car just so that she could fit the plant.
Yep.
I know that's
I
right.
still have that baby.
Gotta bring
in
the
his
lusciousness with you.
everywhere, okay? I'm like, clean my ear.
I love it. Okay, so we have these plants. Whether you live in a big home, a small apartment, it's your home.
Yes.
In general, what should folks consider when they're gonna start choosing plants?
Yeah, so I really encourage folks to do an environmental assessment of their space. So really getting to know the direction of your windows. It's really, really important, whether north, south, east, or west facing. That tells you the amount of sunlight coming into the space, as well as the average humidity and temperature levels.
Yeah.
You want to see if there's any cold drafts, where are the heaters, so that you can like place the plants in the optimal place so they can serve those lush looks.
Thank you. Now, you introduced me to some sort of doohickey that measures the humidity.
Oh, yes,
You need one.
It's a hydrometer. So it measures it measures humidity and temperature.
Yeah.
And I have 4 spaced throughout my apartment. So I just know the temperature and humidity levels at all times.
Okay, good thing to know.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know about what we have here. There's so many beautiful babies going on.
Yes, we have some lush green girls before us. And so right here we have the Chinese Evergreen. And the reason that I love this queen is that she symbolizes good fortune in Eastern cultures. So bringing all that good juju into the home. But she's also very light flexible. So if you have a home that struggles with getting that natural sunshine, she can tolerate lower light. All plants need a good amount of light, but she can tolerate on the lower spectrum of lighting.
When you say lower light,
Yes.
asking for a friend, and that friend is me.
Or me.
So if you have a room that has a window and light,
Yes.
Can she exist further back so she's not directly in the light, but still is she still benefiting from residual light?
Yeah, so that depends on the direction of the window. So south-facing windows typically get the most light throughout the day.
Okay.
So she probably could tolerate being a little bit further from a south-facing window.
Okay.
With east-facing windows, you have morning light. West-facing, you have
Afternoon,
evening light.
right.
North-facing, I'll put her right in the window.
Right in the window.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really important for folks to, it's a little bit of a meditative practice to watch the sunlight move through your space, and it changes based on the season.
Yeah.
And it's also just good for our bodies because we wake up, in accordance to sunlight and, how that impacts your sleeping patterns. So it's just a good thing to know overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And this is always my downfall.
Oh, yes, watering.
When to feed them.
Yeah.
So this queen, I actually have one of these queens in my home, and she tends to wilt when she needs water.
Oh, so she tells you.
Yeah, she tells you. She's like, ooh, I need a little drink.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
And so with this particular queen, you could probably get away with watering her, I would say, once a week during the warmer months and every 2 weeks in the fall and winter.
Okay, got that.
I can do that.
Committed to memory.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
We have the heartleaf philodendron.
Not the heartleaf philodendron.
Absolutely lovely, very heartfelt, you know.
Love it.
And this queen is also one of my favorites because she's a fast grower. And as you can see, she has these wonderful lime green variegations.
I noticed that, yeah.
And so a little fashion forward.
Yes, yes, yes. A little bit of everything
And
going on.
she can get so full and so lush if you treat her well. So with this particular queen, I would put her in brighter light condition.
Okay.
So the lighter the leaves typically mean that you want to give them a little bit more sunlight.
That's a good clue.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so lighter leaves, she wants a little bit more sun.
Because the lighter leaves have less chlorophyll, and so you want to make sure that you're giving them more
the stuff.
opportunity to like soak up that sunshine.
What about her friend over here?
And we have the golden pothos.
My favorite.
This is the one she took across country.
I love.
I've had it for
this
years.
queen is so beautiful. The marble queen pothos is actually my very first plant. She's gorgeous now. And fun fact about this particular queen is that she's considered an invasive species in certain countries. So if she can be an invasive species in certain countries, I'm quite sure she can survive in some of them.
She can survive in a controlled environment.
Exactly.
Hence why she's my favorite.
That's
It's probably,
right.
It's the only one I can keep alive.
That's right.
Hello.
I love
And last but not least,
We have
she's
the-
like the queen of the universe.
Yes.
I
this
mean,
one.
Miss Monstera
Yeah.
Deliciosa.
Yes.
She's absolutely delicious.
She is. She's also become very in fashion, and people decorate their homes because they can grow to be enormous.
They can grow very, very tall. She's actually an epiphytic plant, and so as you can see, there's a moss pole here to mimic how she climbs up trees in the wild.
So did you put that moss pole there so she could grow
Yes.
with it?
Yeah. So she can
Okay.
grow upward.
So
You want to
at-
like train her growth.
So at home, should we put a stick or a stalk in certain plants so that they
encourage,
can
with
adapt?
this particular queen, and this queen, you can have moss poles so that they grow upward.
Okay. Talk to us about potting.
Potting, yeah. So we have some of my favorite pots here. We have the terracotta pot. All right, it's inexpensive. I'm a queen on a budget. All
Thank
right,
you.
hello. And
Aren't we
so
all?
very inexpensive, and you always want to look for a drainage hole.
Right.
I just
Drainage
learned
holes
that.
are really, really important.
Gotta
You
have
just
the
want to make sure that all that extra water falls from the pot so that you do not have your green girls experiencing root rot.
Right. Because then she's drowning. Then she's too thirsty. She's got too much water.
Hello. You don't want to swim in.
Listen, you are a beacon of light. Thank you so much for joining
course,
us.
darling.
I'm so glad we all got to meet.
Yes, me too.
I am not promising you anything, but I will go on record by saying that the plant you helped me repot 3 years ago is thriving. You have some voodoo magic that you put in the soil.
Rub it off, okay? Share the space. Rub it off.
Follow Christopher on Instagram and TikTok at Plant Kween. You can also pick up their book, You Grow Girl, wherever you get your books. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to see you.